specific static IP settings on different Wi-Fi. I've been trying to set a static IP address for myself. My router details are as following. I set the static IP address to 192.168.1.50. However, since I go to school and connect to my own access point I set up there, the IP it gives me is 172.168.1.2 without a static IP. My question is, can I configure my Wi-Fi adapter to set a static IP address only if I'm connected to my home network? I am assuming you're on Windows. If not, then please correct. If you go into Network and Sharing Center is greater than right-click wireless adapter is greater than properties is greater than select IPv4 is greater than properties. In there, configure your primary network settings under the General tab. Probably obtain IP automatically, and under Alternatives specify the information related to your other network. Hope this helps. Edit. So using alternative IP. Generally speaking, you would configure your alternative configuration to specify settings when a DHCP server is not present and cannot collect an IP automatically. If this is the case for you, then set the primary to collect an IP automatically for your school network and assign manual configuration to alternative when at home. If, however, this doesn't work, you can probably assign both networks manually, but this would depend how your school network runs. I assume you won't be able to specify a manual connection if there are several hundred systems on the network. Be aware though, as pointed out below, once you start specifying static network configurations, you won't be able to use your system anywhere else without resetting the network.
It depends on your router/AP if it supports this or not, but you should be able to DHCP reservation using the MAC address for your wireless card and assigning it an IP 192.168.1.50 in this case.
Depends on what you mean. If you mean, can I set myself up with a static IP at all? The answer is yes, always. If what you mean is, can I set up myself to have always the same IP address? The answer is no. The reason is that you will have different subnets in different places. You have 192.168.1.0/24 at home, but 172.168.1.0/24 at school. Next time you go to an internet cafe, you may find a subnet 192.168.0.0/24 or 10.10.0.0, and so on. Having the same IP address on these different subnets makes it impossible to use them, since the number you chose for yourself, 192.168.1.50, belongs to your home subnet but does not belong to any other subnet mentioned above. This is the reason why most people do not use static IPs on Wi-Fi. The most common use for static IPs is in devices which cannot be moved, so they belong by definition always to the same network. Desktops, servers, routers, printers, TVs, and so on.
My personal tool for this issue. This URL. It allows you to define static IP or DHCP on different SSID and to be configured automatically.